here again. I have my boo. He done came back. Latrina came back to do another episode with me. He is here again. We have more stuff to talk about because we had so much to talk about in that first episode, but we got to run it back, okay? Because I still got more questions and still more stuff I need to know, still more tea. You need this pour, okay? Because my cup need to be filled, and he got the vibe. You gotta love it.
So what we talking about today?
Let me ask this. So we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about, let me start with this. I need another one. What do you think is your toxic trait? Everybody has more than one anyway. So even though you already gave me one on the first time you came on the show, I need another one. And I know you have one. And I give one today as well.
I think my toxic trait is when I'm going through stuff, I really like to be left alone. Like, leave me alone. Get the fuck away from me. Like, I don't want you to see me in that type of light. I don't want you to be judging me. Like, and some people be like, oh my God, no, like, it's okay. I want you to be. Because I'm that type of guy where, like, if you're going through stuff, I ain't going to judge you. Like, I'm going to be right there. But for me, if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm like, I don't want you to see me going through shit. Like,
you want to be left alone.
Be left alone. That's how I feel like I want to be bothered. And then it's still like,
I
so it can come off as weird. Like, this nigga weird. He ghosted me. I'm sorry. It ain't on purpose, but it is. I'm sorry.
Right. See, I can tell you a fire sign like me. See, that's a fire sign too. See, because I also feel like, okay, one of my toxic traits, I have maybe a couple or a few. Anyway, I think one of mine is that I could be dealing and talking with a guy and then I would like completely cut them off on accident though.
What's accident?
It's like life just kind of getting away. Then it's like I'll let 6 months go by and then I just hit them up like, take me out. Like, I'm free now.
You ain't shit. That ain't toxic. You ain't shit.
Like, I'm free now. Like, I know it's been about 6 months. Sorry. Like, are you in a relationship or something? It's not serious. Take me out. I'm free now.
So can I ask a question?
Yes.
What if that was done to you? Like, because, we like to always be,
So, you know what? And I feel like, I don't know. And that's something else that I feel like is wrong with me. Like, the way I do people, I don't mean to do them like that. That doesn't happen to me.
Like, if I do you like that, you can't do me like that.
Right, and I'm not going to say they can't do me like that. I'm saying it hasn't been done to me. Like, I can honestly say, I've never been dumped. So, I don't know what that feels like. I feel like maybe I should be dumped. Maybe it'll humble me. I don't know. Yeah, so let me say this. I feel like maybe I don't want to be dumped. I'm not asking to be dumped. I'm saying that maybe never being dumped has me look at things a certain way on accident. I don't mean to, but until you experience certain things, you just don't know. Just like how, for instance, how Black people say about white folks, you just won't know certain things about us because you're not Black. You know, it doesn't matter what you think you read or what you think you experience, you just won't know. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like until those things really happen to me, because I also feel that makes me kind of toxic too, because not that I have a power trip, but it's like it's a control thing that automatically I get.
And y'all can relate to that. Y'all, she ain't saying nothing crazy. Like,
right. It's a lot of, because a lot of men have that, especially men with money. They have that power control chip. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing. Because you can. If that makes sense. Even though you don't mean to. It's like, well, if you know you can do something, you do. That's why I don't like to mess with guys that are not strong and aggressive because I'm aggressive. Right. And I know I would automatically just run over. Right. So, let me just back up. So
like these niggas in Atlanta, y'all.
Right. So, and that's what I want to talk about. So, the niggas in Atlanta. So, let me break you up. Let me ask a question. Do you feel like in Atlanta, in the gay community, it's separate for whites and Blacks? Like, it's like, because I feel like it's a Black gay pride, and then it's like a white gay pride, if that makes sense. So, I feel like, I'm from the outside, but I feel like it's a separation.
It is.
Why?
So, I don't really have an answer as to why it is what it is. I think it's more so of I've accepted that it is what it is. So when you have and honestly, I love the white gay prides because it's really about empowerment. It's about like when I say white gay prides, it's like for me, the energy is different. It's about empowering. Like, yes, we're all gay. We love each other. It's about love. It's about uplifting. It's about, overcoming the struggles of being a gay man. Not only being a black gay man or a white gay man, just being a gay man.
I get that. See?
And
no color lines.
There's no color lines. And everybody is it's about love. Okay. Versus black gay prides. It's a different type of love. It's the physical love. It's the intimate love.
So it's about sex. It's like freaknik. It's like freaknik.
Like, yeah, you gay, yeah, nigga, come over. I'm finna get in that ass. I'm finna get on that dick. That's what black gay pride to me is.
So it's like freaknik.
It's freaknik times 3.
We learned it, y'all, black gay
Labor Day weekend. If y'all women, Labor Day weekend.
Take it out.
If y'all men going out for Labor Day weekend
to Atlanta. Where
Atlanta.
I'm like, where they gotta be? If they coming to Atlanta
for Labor Day? To Atlanta for Labor Day weekend.
With they boys?
With they homies.
It's some shit. It's some gay
shit.
Homies.
But they homies.
Oh. See, people need to know shit like that.
Labor Day weekend, that's the black gay pride.
In Atlanta.
That's when all the sex parties, that's when all the niggas come from all over the globe coming to Atlanta to have them a good time. From that Thursday to that Monday, you already know what it is.
Good to know. Now that's see, I ain't know that. See, I need to know. Like even when niggas hit me up, that's like I'm coming in for Labor Day weekend. See, because now niggas tell me they coming in time for Labor Day weekend. Now I gotta start looking at the side out, even though they call me. I still feel like they're doing something in the mix of they free time.
You ain't got your eye on that whole weekend, baby. Yeah.
They outside.
Yeah, they outside. They in the parking lots. They out with the DLs. They out with all because everybody kind of blend in together. You don't really know
what's going on. Yeah. So what the hangout spots at? So what the spots at? Like, so where the gang? Where y'all be hanging?
I like Bulldogs. Bulldog, if you hear
the
Bulldogs, yes.
I didn't even know that thing still popping.
Bulldogs be popping. Bulldogs for me. Bulldogs, man.
What night? What's they night?
Thursdays and Saturdays.
Thursday and Saturday. Okay, I didn't know
Bulldogs be lit.
That's an old school one. I heard.
Old school, but like it's mixed in with a lot of new age, new people. Like it's real family. Like you know what I mean. You go there, you ain't got to worry about being shot. You ain't gotta worry about getting into it. You know, it's like we gay, and this is our spot to celebrate and to be feeling good and feel safe.
What spots like that happen at that you feel like you'll get into it and get shot? What them type of spots?
It's spots. just for example, the Club Post in Florida. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody went there, they got shot. That shit ain't happening in Atlanta.
I'm like, Florida a different breed. We can't really compare us to Florida. They
no, because that was sad. Like, that shit was so sad. Like,
that's why I'm like, I can't.
It hit home because I'm like, damn, that could have been me at Bulldogs, and they could have came up there. Which I already know if they would have came at Bulldogs with that bullshit, and you would have got jumped, stumped, stabbed.
That was like Atlanta. We don't really have that type of stuff, so I don't want to compare stuff. Florida or net like that. So
it's just an example. Like,
but I do love that. So is Bulldogs mixed racial club or is it just mostly black guys?
It's mixed racial.
So white guys are in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so they play all type of music?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
it's more race amongst us.
It's more hood.
Okay, I wanna know. I just wanna know. So
Blake's is on 10th and Piedmont, sorry. Mm-hmm. It's more white, you know.
Blake's.
Yeah, Blake's. It's more Hit Me Baby One More Time, Britney Spears, you know, Genie in a Bottle, Christina Aguilera. It's like, you know, it's you know, it's cool. But
okay, let me ask you a question. Since, you know, I finally got somebody, a gay guy on the show that I want to get your perspective on. Mm-hmm. So I was in a gay club with a friend. Mm-hmm. And they had like, I guess you would say go-go dancer guys or whatever. Mm-hmm. They had like honestly, they had like underwear on and Air Force Ones. Like that's what they had. All right, okay, dancing, walk by. They just like, you know, just dancing. So me and my homeboy or whatever and his little friends, we have a little section started to do like singing. So he like calm down and try to holler at me, right? Like telling me he's just doing this for extra money. Like he's trying to explain to me that he's just doing it for extra money and he changed career. So and it was like I don't understand how he thought I could take him serious with drawers on and Air Force Ones dancing in a gay club.
Right.
Like, because he was trying to explain to me that he was doing it for money, but it's like nothing about that says to me.
So you gay for pay. Huh? You gay for pay.
So that's what that means, right?
Right.
So that's what, okay. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Suck a nigga, do whatever, just for pay. That's what it's giving me.
That's what it's, okay. So that's why I ain't touched it. I mean, I was never going to touch it anyway because I couldn't even
grasp.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. Because I was like, I'm not no man. Because I mean, this looks like for a woman right here. I'm just saying, baby, y'all see this. This is for a woman. Come out all natural. But I had to make sure he didn't think I was trendy. I was in a gay club. So let me clarify that I'm not. He was like, no, I know you're a woman. I think you be like, he's like, I just moved here. I'm just trying to make money. And I'm just like, is he really trying to holler at me in a gay club?
How did it make you feel?
It had me so confused because honestly, I felt like some guys I felt like they was looking at me mean because I was dancing in the club.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was like, that made me kind of more still and standoffish, if that makes sense. And then it was like, then he came at me trying to holler at me. So then it was just like, it was just a lot going on in there. Yeah, it was a lot going on in there for me. Like, I don't even know how to receive the environment. My guy friends, they was cool. There was other people that was cool too, but it was like, I felt like some people were uncomfortable with me. I didn't get. And I felt like there's a man trying to holler at me and I'm in a gay club.
Oh, that's, yeah.
And I feel like, what he think? See, that's why I told him I wasn't a tranny. I'm like, I'm not a tranny.
No, because you have to let people know.
I don't look like no tranny.
Because we do have some beautiful trans women who are extremely passable, and you will be confused. It'll happen to me. So I guess, I don't know. That situation is a little different. It's a little tricky. I don't really want to take too much of our time getting into that because that's a whole other conversation.
Would you date outside your race? Let's ask that.
Oh my gosh. I would. It's hard for me.
That was a whole
It was because I had to process it because I've gotten so. I know what I like. I like black men. I like my black kings.
Okay.
But I also, because I be trying not to be so limited. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen, some I love me a Puerto Rican or Dominican.
They do got a sex appeal too.
Yeah, baby.
I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been some white guys that I'd be like, damn, like, you are so fine. I would try you.
I like a white man.
I just never had that experience. I just haven't really found that one white guy that did it for me. But I've had some white friends, and I'm just like, yeah, like you could get it, without really thinking about it. You know what I mean?
I've dated a white man.
Really?
I did.
Yeah, I thought about it, but for right now, I like a little.
White men take care of theirs.
They do.
Let me just tell you that.
And black men like to, especially black men in Atlanta, they like to be taken care of.
Okay, so a black man in Atlanta like to be taken care of.
Yes.
So would you?
A lot of niggas like situationships. They don't want relationships.
I think that's on both sides. I think that's on the gay and the straight side. I just think in this generation, yes, I think in this generation that everybody don't want full commitments because they don't want to have to do the full job.
The job.
They want
it's a job.
Yes. All relationships is a job. And then you got to be prepared for that.
But that's friendships. That's any type of shit.
Nah, but friendships, a friend can understand when life getting away and y'all don't talk for a couple of weeks or something like that.
True.
No, somebody you in a relationship with ain't gonna go no a day or two. What is you on?
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing? Why I ain't seen you while you ain't checked in? You get what I'm saying? Even if you not in the mood. Why I seen you at the club
but I ain't seen you since you.
Yeah, or why I saw you on social media and you ain't text me. Yeah, like so it's not the same as a friendship because you obligated to do something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like on both for you to say it's like that in the gay community.
Very much so.
I just had a young guy come on here because he's 22, and I'm like, in y'all generation, none of y'all believe in relationships no more. I'm like, all y'all out here having kids with folks. I said, like you said, everybody eat the booty, fuck, raw, all the nasty stuff. Be like, you ain't mine. I mean, we ain't together.
Right.
But y'all done crossed every dirty, nasty line it is. So what does it take? Because I'm like, at some point, we got to learn how to value ourselves in both communities.
Which is why I don't do OnlyFans, y'all. I don't.
Please don't. Don't do that. I might put my feet on there, though, y'all. What y'all think? I might put my feet on there, though, y'all. I might hit a little feet on the
I have a lot of friends that do that, and I just cannot get with it.
Yeah, now, all that other stuff, though, no.
I've talked to a couple of people that have done it.
I know people that done it. I'm never that broke. That's like stripping for me. No shade to the people that do it, but it's like stripping. I don't know people like that. And it's strippers that make big money, so I'm not saying that, but it's that I'm never at that mindset that my money's that low that I have to transition into that world to figure that out to make that type of money that they're making, if that makes sense. Because all dancers don't come out making bank. I don't care who you think you is. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody ain't gonna be Diamond from the Players Club, baby.
Baby, stop.
You're gonna be Rocks.
You gonna be whatever that dark skin you trick. That was her name. I was like, oh, the dark
Fuck
skin.
y'all. Your mama say shit, you ain't shit.
Yeah, like, baby, no. Everybody, you gonna get $2 and be done. Because it's only a couple girls, so you gotta make a name for yourself. And that's just, that's a social media thing, too.
It is.
So, I mean, how does the dating community in Atlanta affect y'all with social media? Because, you know, like, the dating community is such fucked up the social media messes with our dating community so big.
I would say for me, personally, it's hard because I feel like the gays, and this is just my experience, I'm not speaking for all gays. But
Right, no, of course.
I just feel like for me, what I've seen is a lot of people like to live in that fantasy land. And they like to compare their lifestyles to others. And sometimes it hinders you from really finding out what really makes you happy because you're trying to figure out what Shantae likes and what she's trying to do. And if you just really understand yourself and what you want and what your values are and who you are as a person and what you want in that other person, you ain't got to worry about what the fuck they doing over there. Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of that comes from, this nigga fucking all these niggas, this nigga fucking all these niggas, but they together, and I want to be like them because that's the trend. And I'm a leader, baby. I'm not a follower. So, like, I'm never going to try to portray a certain lifestyle to keep up with the trends, to fit in.
Let me ask a question. This is a question, and I'm kind of going to end with this, but it's a question that I know is going to have a long answer, but I want to know, what is it in y'all community, because we do it in our community, but in a different way, about outing people. Like, what is that to out a guy? Like, who?
I think it's whack.
I mean, but I'm saying, like, what? Because it's so much more dangerous in y'all community than us. Like, cause it's almost like, you know, women that out a man who married or something like that. To an extent, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's messy a little bit, but it's like he's still sleeping with a woman. And his wife probably already kind of knew he was cheating. You know what I'm saying? Then a guy who's down low, who somebody dealing with him, and they mad or whatever, but they choose to out them.
Right.
Like, I want to know, what is that about? Because it's a dangerous game in y'all field.
It is.
So I want to know, why do guys, and guys are doing it more and more.
Yeah.
So I want to know, like, what is your perspective on why that's happening?
I'm glad that you asked that question. And it's a very valid question because it is true. Like, I feel like it's more normal if, like, you get online, you see social media, you see, you know, this rapper talking to this bitch and 3 other bitches with baby mamas, like, they exposing, they leaking text messages, you know, phone calls, whatever. And it's like, it's not, okay, damn, that's fucked up, but life goes on.
Right.
But when it comes to a man, like, for instance, a gay man exposing a man that's supposedly straight, but not, like, it's like, oh my God, I got a fucking timer on my head. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I got a hit on my head. Like, and I don't understand why the double standards are the way they are. You know what I mean? I just feel like people, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. It's deep. Like, it's.
Because I'm like, I just want to know. And maybe whoever's watching, like I said.
I feel like niggas talk too much.
Yeah. Always. I've always said niggas talk more than females. I've always said
what you doing? What they doing? That's their business. Mind your business.
Niggas talk more trash than females do. I've always said that. They gossip more than we do. It's like, you know, and he don't fully have an answer. So anybody else out there, trans, gay, bi, or whatever.
I'm just like,
why do y'all do it? Because it's a dangerous game, and it won't get you the guy you trying to out. Because I feel like more guys do it because they didn't fail for a guy who they want them to be your true self, but you can't. And anybody's gay, can't speak for it, but I feel like most gays all say that they gotta find their own peace on when they want to out themselves or stuff like that. So you can't never out a person
because you never know what people's
gay.
going through and what their relationships are with their people, lives, family.
And I feel like, and if you're gay, you should know that.
You should know that. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If you're gay, you should know that. So I'm just saying that.
But I feel like just anything, not to cut you off, but I feel like with anything, bro, just be straight up. If you married, you got a wife, you got a baby, like, just be straight up with that person that you fucking with. Let them know. Give them the option to be like, this ain't what I want to deal with.
But some people do have it, and then some people
like to
still
have it
fall.
Too.
Yeah. And then they say they know what it is, but then they feelings get involved. And you can't control that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't control when your feelings get involved. So it's like, why not step away gracefully? Why blow up the significant in your life?
Oh, baby, I'm just gonna block you.
Yeah, because it's a lot of trannies. It's a lot of trannies losing their life. Yeah, I know gay boys who are openly gay, but outed boys who lost their lives. So it's like outing them gay people outing people that's not ready to be outed is a dangerous game.
It is.
And I just want to know why do it, because nobody
And you ain't
wins
gonna
from
gain
it.
nothing. Like
Nobody
you're not gonna
wins
get nothing
from
from it.
Nobody
Like,
wins from
you
it.
still not gonna be with that nigga. You probably ain't gonna get that ass or that dick no more. So like you mad, but it's like, bitch,
And you don't get what you want.
you're not gonna get what you want.
But
And
that's
then
how
you
I
just
feel like
ruin
with
your life,
females.
you ruin your chances, and then you ruin this person's life. It's like,
And then it's over with. And
It's
then you
over.
might lose your life.
Right.
Because I'm like, females do that, cause they're out and nigga, they be married or something like that, and they be like, baby, he ain't gonna never leave home, and she ain't leaving him.
and she ain't leaving
So
him.
he might just cut your check shorter, because now she gotta watch the money mo.
Right.
And then what, you just
Now
giving
she
up
got
pussy? Now you just giving up, but yeah, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of questions. I thank you for coming back on.
Of course.
I thank you for giving me more intel.
Of course, Toxic
Thank
Tales.
you. Thank you for letting me know the spots where everybody
Okay.
hanging out at.
I ain't the police, y'all. I ain't trying to goddamn
No.
right into. No, I'm just talking shit.
But baby, if you do your thing.
No, I'm just talking
And we
shit,
should be
though.
able to find you if we want to. So baby, I'm coming to party.
If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so. Toxic Tales, let's go.
Yeah, subscribe, like, comment. Tell us what we see.
What we said
And
wrong.
feed in, baby. Give us
Let's
some
go.
questions so we can come back. Mwah. Till next time.